Views from the bits is let's hope for a few more Rory in the mud. Come on, views from the bits, my son. Let's be.
Views from the bits. Big up yourself, blood.
Big up to View from the Bits.
Views from the bit. Come on, do your bit. That's what you need to do. You need to change your name to do your bit. About Views from the bit. Do your bit. Get the prayer beats out. Support my club. And let's get a comeback.
Alright people, it's your boy Views from the Bit Sports. Let's get into these points quickly. So obviously we're very late in the season. There's only a few more games left. Crystal Palace has just destroyed Man United 4-0. And
they're absolute idiots. What are they doing? Fuck off.
Yeah, it's all mad at the minute in the Premier League, all right? I'm an Arsenal fan. Do I think we're going to win the league? No, I don't. We lost the league at Aston Villa when we was at home to Aston Villa. That's when we lost the league, in my opinion. When it's not in our control is when you've lost it. To be out here preying on other teams doing this and other teams doing that.
So we're just going to have to chant to get us through it before he gets here. Just to walk in the room. It's high line, and breathe. And you want to go high line.
Like, obviously, yes, I'm hoping, but no. The moment it's not in our hands, you've lost it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're relying on other teams. So I get it. You know, it's frustrating. And technically, you know, I've heard other rival fans talk about we're in the same position because we've not won nothing this year. La-di-da, la-di-da. But if you're not Man City and you're not Liverpool, I mean, well, even if you are Liverpool, maybe you'd want to change positions with us this year. Do you know what I'm saying? The same last year. We were challenging, all right, we fell away, we bottled it. We're known for bottling it. Blah, blah, blah. But the reason I'm even making this video is because I don't like the narrative that Arsenal fans are annoying, because every club is annoying. all of your fan base is annoying in some way, shape, form, capacity, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? I've heard takes from other clubs, fan base that are wild to me.
Big up Spurs fans near and fast with your boy Deji Spurs. It's another disaster. Yesterday, Tottenham getting slapped up 4-2 by Liverpool. Look, the only thing I will say is we got to keep the faith with Postecoglou.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like, we've all got these rose-tinted glasses on for our clubs. Big up Deji.
My club.
But the reason I'm making this video is because I keep hearing people comparing Arteta to other managers like Pep and Klopp and Postecoglou, Sean Paul. Just give him the light. You know what I'm saying? Don't compare Arteta to these managers because they've all got experience that Arteta don't have. Arteta's learning on the job. It's his first job. His career was born in 2020 at a massive club like Arsenal where the pressure is on whether you're winning or not. The media is always onto us. Other fan bases are always onto us. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You watch most streams now, even when Crystal Palace just smacked United, everyone's still talking about Arsenal. Like, we're a big club, innit? And then I thought to myself, but what makes us a big club? Because every argument I get is like, you know, you ain't won a Champions League. That's the only argument I ever get. And I'm just like, all right, cool. I have to hold that because we ain't.
Yo, hold that!
Forget Cup Winners' Cup and all them thing there, because none of that stuff matters, innit? We haven't won the Champions League, fair play, so are we a big club? I'm thinking, well, we can't be a small club. Because when I checked, like, the top 10 biggest clubs in the country, like, we're at number 3, innit? I've always judged the club on their successes. We're at number 3 with 48 trophies. You know what I'm saying? Only Man United and Liverpool sit above us, 67 and 69. Depending on what happens in the rest of this, it might be 68 for United if they win the FA Cup. Which is a very big if. Come on, I doubt it. But they got a boxer's chance. You can do it! You know what I'm saying? And that's my point. And then obviously, you know, rival fans say, you better get your prayer beads out, big up Deji again. For Spurs to do something against City. I ain't got my prayer beads out for Spurs. You just lost 4 in a row.
You see? Oh, 1-0 down! 1-0 down already, blood! It can't be a team. We're looking more like a construction site, the way we're getting piped, fam. Villa lost. This team could have made steps to get into the top 4, but instead, they hold 4. It was a George Foreman special. We got fists up. We've had more losses in a row than little Dirk, and every 5 minutes, he's putting one of his brethren on a chain.
I've got no reason to be confident that Spurs can do anything. Like, yeah, it'd probably be a bit Spursy if they turned up and done something. It will say same way Man United is just getting slapped up left, right and centre. It will be a bit Arsenal-y if we went to Old Trafford and didn't win. Because we haven't been doing it for years. But can you really rely on history at this point? Because things have been so mad this year. Let's be honest. But that's why I'm making this video. I just... Like, yes, we've been the banter club for ages. I've been here through all these different eras, like George Graham, you know what I mean? Wenger, Unai Emery. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen good stuff and I've seen bad stuff, but we've got there through our own hard work and graft, innit? Like, Arsenal fans were being charged the most at one point to go and watch the games. Like, it was mad. Like, they was happy with top 4 just to get the Champions League money. We're paying off for our stadium. Like, we've gone through the mud, innit? But we haven't had owners come in and wave their money around the same way that Chelsea and Man City have.
A special package, and I don't want you to open it. Do not open it. Cameras are on you, so do not open until I tell you. All right, open your boxes. Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3. You get a car. 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 Everybody gets a car.
And that's the reason they're called the Oil Brothers, because they were the only people that was allowed to get these type of owners, and they were, you know, at a time when football wasn't very much inflated, they were dashing the money around, like, and that's what put them in these positions. Man City and Chelsea are in that top 10 list. I'm going to put that up there as well. But let's look at the time frame. How many cups did they win before their takeovers, and how many after? Do you know what I'm saying? I still need to do that research, so I'm not saying I've done it, but just off of the top, do you know what I'm saying? When Abramovich came in, he was waving around that checkbook, bro. Like, come on, so the foundation's been built. So in the last 4, 5, 6 years, don't then start comparing what you spent then, because you was taken over however many years ago. We keep hearing about the 700 million when in reality it's about 590 or 570 to 590 or something like that. Arteta's a novice. This is his first ever job.
I don't know. I just got here.
I was like, yeah, Arteta out, because I wanted someone seasoned to come in. That was right at the beginning. But then I started seeing what he was doing. You can see he's changing the ethos. You can see he's getting rid of some of these bums like Ozil and Aubameyang, just there for the money and rare. And you can see that he was actually making changes that you want to see from your manager. That's what gave him the 5 years that he's got. And he's got an FA Cup in that time. Not great. Of course not great. But I'm not putting him up there with Pep or Klopp. So I don't understand why anybody... You know why? Because we're challenging for the 2nd year in a row. We haven't spent $1 billion in the last 5 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like progress over success is what I've also heard as well. Arteta's been making those changes, those small little implements. They said he weren't adaptable. You know, what other ex-player has come into the Premier League, by the way, and mounted the challenge?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
This is Arteta's second mounted challenge, whether we win or not. Because I know other teams would love to be in our position. So I'm just going to keep it short and brief. Like, I'm not going to make it too long, but I just wanted to just hit a couple of those points. Stop comparing Arteta to these managers, because he hasn't been there and done it before. He's come in at a very high level and he's setting standards that everyone else is now looking at. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's challenged twice. Rooney, any of these, Gerrard, Lampard, where are they, bruv? Even Zidane's managed at Real Madrid. And that's another question I'm going to say quickly to close this out. Obviously, Pep Guardiola's a legend, yeah? I will never take nothing away from him. Probably the best manager in the world as of right now, yeah? But I'm saying, has he ever been at a club where he's struggled, like where he's not been backed by the board? Been at Barcelona, that's basically backed by a bank. He's been at Bayern Munich, the same thing. They monopolised Germany for years. Then he's come to Man City, oil money. Like, has he ever been anywhere where he's had to build a project? The same for Zidane. So that's other questions that I want to ask as well, because Arteta's come in and done it on his first attempt. And that's why people are talking like it's such a great achievement. But we're not trying to say that Arteta's Pep. Arteta learnt from Pep. We're not trying to say he's Klopp. We're not trying to say that. So why are you? But anyway, do I think we're going to win the league? No, I don't. I don't think City, they're a well-oiled machine. Excuse the pun. I don't think they're going to drop any more points now. I'm sorry. We lost it at home to Villa. It's out of our hands. But am I praying for Tottenham? Are you mad? I'm praying for Fulham. What has Tottenham done to justify any confidence?
Another set piece! Oh my gaze, blood!
There's no need to talk on it. It's a why. Like, that's what I'm saying. The why minister can't even speak on that. It's a why.
Oh, brother!
But the Premier League has been that mad this year, you just never know. So they got a fighter's chance. But there you go. Views from the bits. I'll be back from next season, maybe even in the summer, transfer news, all that kind of stuff, watch-alongs. But I had to just make this one quick video because the annoying Arsenal fans, why would you rather see Man City get a 4-peat? It's mad to me, but there you go.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fucking do this anymore.